Previously on the last episode of Ocarina of Time Abridged, Link and Navi encounter Princess Ruto within the Water Temple, who still has the intentions of marrying Link. And for Link to prove himself to her, he needs to kill a darker version of himself, which he does, but in the process destroys the Water Medallion. Link and Navi enter the Chamber of the Sages where they encounter the Sage of Water, who by no surprise turns out to be Ruto, who gives them a replacement Water Medallion. Link and Navi return to Lake Hylia where they encounter Sheik, apparently talking to no one. When confronted, he disappears. So now Link and Navi attempt to find him and the next sage. But will they? Find out on today's episode of Ocarina of Time Abridged. Episode 9, The Forgotten Seal.
What the hell's happened to Kakariko Village?
Whatever happened, it wasn't me.
Why would you say that? That's very suspicious.
Whatever. Finally, there he is. Sheik, why do you disappear on me?
Link, how the hell did you know I would be here?
That's a question I'd like to have an answer to as well.
Simple really when you come to think about it. Princess Zelda forgot to tell me that Sheik's tribe originally lived in Kakariko Village, so I assumed that he would be here. Guess my assumption was correct.
Oh, well that makes sense. Wait a second. No it doesn't. If she forgot to tell you, then how could you even know in the first place?
Stand back, you two.
Come and get me.
Link, you idiot, don't!
What?
Sheik, don't you think that's going a little bit overboard with the temple boss?
Well, what do you expect, Navi? We're using footage from the original game, and even then Link gets knocked out.
Good point. So does Impa have a voice yet?
Well, about that.
Ugh.
Looks like he's coming too. Link,
Sheik? What was that thing?
the next temple's boss.
Wait, what? And what was it doing in the well?
Impa sealed it in the well, but forgot to check on the seal's condition after 7 years.
That seems like something Princess Zelda would do.
Well, Impa did ask Princess Zelda to remind her, so yes, you're right.
Ha! Thought so.
Now Impa has gone to seal it again within the Shadow Temple, so this time, Link, just leave it to her.
Sheik, do you really think a character that has not even had a single line yet is going to be able to win?
When you put it like that, no, I don't think she can.
Like hell I'm letting Impa deal with that thing. I want revenge.
Oh no, not the bad guy act again.
Actually, Navi, revenge can be done by good guys as well, as Impa or Link's way will lead to him obtaining the Shadow Medallion.
Well, if that's the case, I'll be off. Let's go, Navi.
Wait,
What now?
firstly, you have no idea where the Shadow Temple is,
Yeah, that is true.
and also, you can only get there by using this teleportation song.
Okay, where are we this time? Hang on, this place seems oddly familiar. Wait, the graveyard. We could have just walked here. I mean, Kakariko Village is just over there. In fact, I think I still see Sheik from here.
Shut up and get a move on!
You heard him, Link. Let's get a move on.
Well, this is a no-brainer. Let me just find a lit torch and none around. Well, this just made things a little more tricky.
You couldn't have just left the door open for us, could you, Sage? Welcome! I am the Great Fairy of Magic. You don't look like a fairy. You look more like an ugly. How dare you! Be gone from my sight, twat! Bye! Luckily for you, Link, you have a time-travelling fairy. Now look in your green hat.
What? Okay. Let's see. A black stick, a bunch of carrots, a white rabbit. What is a white rabbit doing in my hat? Oh, this must be the thing you're on about, Navi.
That's it.
How long has this thing been in my hat? And more to the point, what is it?
Try it out. Well, what do you think?
With this object, nothing can stop me from killing Ganondorf.
Link, snap out of it!
Whoa, what happened?
Don't ask and never think back on it. Now let's go.
Well, this is certainly a small temple.
Well, nowhere to go but down.
Don't you mean up? Now, what do we have this time? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. These are too easy. For my dignity.
That never even existed.
Navi, shut up. You know, for once, I have no idea who this sage is going to be. Hey, Link will do just fine, thanks. Wait, what the hell is up with your voice?
Oh no, instead of giving her own voice, they've used Sheik's voice backwards.
And what about the text?
It's so we know what she's saying. Damn you, Sheik, why didn't you tell me?
I don't really understand it, but from the sounds of it, that's just cheap. What? And I thought Zelda was the only one here to wear weird clothing. Okay, who did it this time? Oh, very well then. What, just like that? Oh yeah, that's true as well. Hey, Sheik, but I meant to ask you this in a question last time, but why do you wear such weird clothing? What the hell is wrong with her?
Well, what do you expect? Women are very sensitive about their style of fashion.
Well, that's no reason to hit me.
Well, now you've learned something. But now that we have the Shadow Medallion, all we need is the Spirit Medallion, and that's it.
Well, that's good to hear. Hang on, how do you even know what the next medallion's name is? I'm waiting.
Zelda forgot to tell me?
Oh, well that makes sense.
What an idiot. Still, that was a close one.
With the Shadow Medallion in hand and only one medallion to go before the final battle with Ganondorf, Link and Navi set out to find the final sage, but will it be as easy as them finding the Shadow Sage? Find out on the next episode of Ocarina of Time Abridged.